Now we will see how to merge the data. So what is the difference between append and merging the data? Simply you take, for example, in your first data set, let's assume that, see in your first data set, you have, the order ID is there and quantity is there, sales is there. Okay. And you have location column is available. Okay. Location in file 1. File 2, you have the same columns are available, but different data are available. Order ID, quantity, sales, and location is available. But this is your week 1 data and week 2 data. So all you do is you take this one and then you combine these two into single one. So you have week 1 and week 2 here. So same column, right? Order ID, sales, location. Okay, 4 columns. You have week 1, week 2 put together. You have 4 columns data are available. Okay. This is what you will append. So you combine the two files data vertically. Order ID goes to order ID, quantity from this file, the quantity data goes here. From this file, the sales data go here, and from this file, the day. So here you have 4 records. Listen, here you have 8 records. 8 plus 4, 12 records are available here. So vertically, we have done the appending. Now, in the case of merging, we are going to combine 2 or more data set or columns or tables. So combine 2 or more tables or files data. You need to have a matching column between the tables or files. With that matching column between the two, or in simple terms, if you want to combine the 2 files, or if you want to merge the 2 tables, okay, instead of using combine, I'm using the term merge. If you want to merge the 2 files data into a single file, you need to have a common column available in both the tables or both the data sets. For example, I have, let's say, this is my one data set. This is my another data set. And here I have the location key is available. Location key column is available. Location name is available. Location name is available. Here you have the other order ID or invoice number and quantity, the sales, and you have location key also, LOC key, location key, okay, or location key, okay. You have, let's say, more than columns are there. So your manager wants to see how much sales we made in each, location. He wants to see the location name and each location how much sales we made. The problem here is the location name is available here, the sales is available here. Okay. But he wants the location name column to be made part of this one. Is it possible to do that? The interview, they'll ask you this kind of thing. I have 2 queries. Query 1, Power Query Editor. Okay. Query 2 is there. If I want to bring a column from one query to another query, how do you do that? So you can use match. If I bring one column, if I want to bring a column from one query to another query, you need to use a bridge. Merge. You need to do merge. In the case of merge, if I want to do the merge, I need to have a common column exist between the 2 tables. What is the common column here? This is the common column. Common column. So in this table also I should have the location key. In this table also I should have the location key. Maybe here the column name may be LOC, log key, but here location key is there. Let it be there. But the values in this column should be more or less same. Only then you can do the match. That is what this definition tells. Match operation is used to combine 2 or, see here 2, right? 2 or more tables based on the matching columns. In this case, the matching columns are location key. With this combination, you can create another single table, combined, data. So in this case, you can put location name and then how much total quantity and sales you made, right? So that you can, location name, you can bring it here. Okay, that is what happened here, right? So if you want to bring the location name column to this data set, right? So you need to perform mesh. In order to perform mesh, the prerequisite is both the table should have the same column name. Location. In this case, we have location key is available. With the help of the location key, we are able to get the location name, and we can combine the location name with the corresponding other columns available in the second table. If I don't have the common column exists between the tables, then you cannot merge the data. Is it clear? So what is the prerequisite? At least one common column should exist between the tables. That is why I have explained you a while back. In the previous example, I have explained you the common column was location key. Case sensitive matching. This is another important thing. Okay. Location key is there, but the smaller case in one table, another table, upper case is there. Okay. So in that case, it will not work. Make sure that even though you have the common column exists between the two tables, the values in those two columns should be, same case. Okay. If it is in uppercase in one table, other table should also be, you need to have the uppercase. Otherwise, you can count it to upper or lower. Okay. And limited to two tables at a time. At a time, you can merge only two tables. This is important point. You cannot merge more than two tables at a time. Okay, I have a requirement. Table A, table B, and table C. I want to merge the data from all the three tables. How can I do that? First, merge these two tables. Merge two tables. So you have now you merge these two tables data into a single file, right? So this one will have AB data. So now what you do is you merge this one with the table C. Okay. So I explained also this is also another interview query. They'll ask you, hey, I have three tables. All the three tables have the common key column. I want to merge these three tables. How can I go about merging these three tables data into a single table? So in that case, what you notice, since there is a limitation when it comes to merge, what I will do is I will merge two tables first. Okay. Once I merge the two tables, the output of that one, I will merge it with the output of this one, right? This is the merge. Two tables, you merged it. The output of this one is this. The output of the table A and B merged, right? Merged one. I will merge it with the next table. So you are end up having only one table. This is your output of both the table A and B. Okay, A and B. And this one, I'm going to merge it with this one. This is how I can merge the tables in Power Query Editor. So performance impact. Since you are, any merging the data, right? It involves performance bottleneck. Okay. Obviously, it has to go and check whether the table has location key. Whether you have location key, it goes and check whether it has to do the lookup. The corresponding location key is available here. Okay. The second record goes and checks here location key is available. Third record, the location key is not available here. And skip it. And there is a so while matching the columns from both the tables while you merge it, it involves some kind of performance issues. Okay. But usually when you merge the data with the smaller volume of data, you will not have any issues. But when you merge the files or tables that have huge volume of data, it will literally slow down your performance. But from the Power Query Editor point of view, you need to understand these four prerequisites. Sometimes what will happen is both the tables have a common key column, but the values are not stored correctly. In the sense, one table the location key column values are stored lowercase, whereas in the other table, the location key column have the upper key values, right? So these are the issues. You need to remember it. Okay, these are the limitations. You need to aware of it. Okay. So what are the different types of merge operation we can perform? You know, so I'm going to explain these type of merges, right, with our high school math. So inner join. What is inner join? So Venn diagram you study during school time. Okay, don't tell me I did not study Venn diagram school time. This is your Venn diagram. You have set A and set B. So when you perform inner join, what will happen is the matching values between the two tables only will get meshed. Okay, the common values between these two data sets only will be fetched. Okay, for example, here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you have 2, 4. Okay, what are the common values? 2 and 4 will be returned. This is the output. Rest of them will be ignored. So matching values are 2 here and 2, right? 2 is there, 2 is there, and here also 4 is there, 4 is there. The output is 2, 4. This is what your inner join. Next one is the left join. Same Venn diagram, same values, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you have 2, 4, 5. Let's say I'll put additional value here. Okay. So what is left join? So the matching values between the two tables and the non-matching value from the left side of the table. So the common values between the two tables, non-matching values from the left side. So what is the output here? The output is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is there, but it is not there. Since there is no matching values from the left side, it will return this one still. The matching values between these two data sets, 2 and 4, got returned here, but the non-matching value from the left side is still retained here. Since the left join, what is the left side here? This is the left side, is the right side, isn't it? So when you use a left join, what will happen is the matching values from both the data set will get returned. So what are the matching values? 2 and 4. 2 and 4 got returned. The non-matching values, what are the non-matching values? 1 and 3. That is not there here. So that one will get returned along with the matching values between the two tables. The right join is the opposite of this one. Can someone tell me, with this example, what is the output of right join? All of you, please type it in the chat window. Let me see, your IQ. Here, whether IT or non-IT doesn't matter, right? So what is your IQ? I want to check your IQ. So the opposite is right join. I'll give you the clue here. Look at the Venn diagram, the same data set, applicable. Tell me what is the output of right outer join. What is the output of this one? Yes, you are correct. Preeti, you are correct. Sheetal, Soundarya, Varun, Robin, Kavya, excellent response. Deepthi, you are correct. Excellent. How about Geetika? Tejaswini. What is the output here? Left join, I explained you. Matching values between the two data set and non-matching value from the left side, that is what left join. The opposite is right join, right? Matching values between the two data set, non-matching from the right side data. Excellent. See, one more good response, right? Correct answer from other, Chaitanya now. Very good. Okay, I will explain you for the two people I could not understand still. So the right join is, now you need to compare the matching values between these two data sets. So 2 and 4, right? 2 is there, 4 is there. The 2, 4 will be there. What is the non-matching on the right side? 5. That's all. In the case of left side, matching values between A and B, which means you are not concentrating here. Not matching values between two tables, A and B. What are the matching values here? So the 2, 4, right? Still 2, 4. 2, 4. Non-matching values from your left side. Once the matching values between the two data sets are retrieved, the non-matching values from the left side will get included. Non-matching values are 1 and 3, right? Matching values 2, 4. Since it's a left outer join, it will include the 1 and 3 still along with the matching values from the left side, okay? The right outer join is the opposite. The matching values from the two data sets are 2, 4, 2, 4. Non-matching value from the right side table, which is 5. Am I correct? No, why only 2, comma 4? Right side 2, 4, 5. Yes, Tejaswini also made correct. Only one wrong answer here. 2, comma 4. No, it is 2, 4, 5. Right join is 2, 4. See, matching values between the two data sets. What are the matching values with two data sets? Geetika. 2 and 4 are same, right? It will return 2 and 4. So what is the non-matching value between the two data set from the right side? This is a right side table, right? 5. The 5 will be retained here because it's a right outer join. In the case of left outer join, matching values between the two data sets are 2 and 4. Correct. Non-matching, and also it will include the non-matching value from your left side table. So what is the non-matching value? The 1 and 4 are not there. Sorry, 1 and 3 is not there here. But the 1 and 3 are, since it's a left join, the 1 and 3 will be retained along with the matching values between the two data sets. Is it clear, Geetika? Okay. So that is how the right outer join works. And full outer join, it's a A union B. A union B, all the values from both the data set. And next, right and left and right anti-join. Okay. What is left anti-join and right anti-join? Can someone tell me? Let me see. I think Monica, she is there. 1 second, let me check. Yeah, Monica, you are already into SQL development and all. Can you tell me what is left anti-join, right anti-join? Yeah, so I just put the Venn diagram for you to understand quickly. In the case of left anti-join, same value 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. But here I did not shade the middle, yeah, middle one, right? So what value will get it here? See, the in the case of let join, you have all the values, right? Including the, yeah, I should have put it like this. You have all the values, including the common values. Here, all the values, excluding the common values between the two data set. Now you tell me what is the answer. I explained you. All the values from the left side, excluding the common values. Come on, yeah. Simple common sense. What is the output? I did not shade it here. This is your left join. Which one? This one. This is left anti-join. Left anti-join is different from left join. So what is the output here? All the values, left join, all the values from the left side and the common values between the two data set. But here, all the values from left side, but excluding the common values between the two data sets. Excellent answer. Very good, very good, very good, very good, right? So, yeah, Tejaswini, excellent. Good. So, Chaitanya 1, comma 3, very good. So, how about the others? I could see Kavya, excellent, correct. Monica, you're correct. Robin, Rupa, Sheetal, Saundarya, all of you are correct. Deepthi, you are also correct. Only one, student is not yet present. Yes, at last, good. So 1,3, right? Excellent. So that means all the values from the left side, but there should not be any common values. There should not be any common values between the two data sets. The common values 2,4 will get excluded. We are left with 1,3 only, right? In the case of left antigen. Now you tell me what is the right antigen. What is the output in the case of right antigen? The opposite. Yes, you are correct. So all the values from your right side, except the common values between the two data sets. Here you have 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? What is the right antigen here? Excellent, excellent. Good. Make it fast. Excellent, Tejaswini. And Geetika, excellent. Chaitanya, excellent. And Monica, excellent. And Sheetal, Shaundari, excellent. This is the one, this question, right? They asked in the interview. Even a college lecturer, she was not able to answer. M.Tech student, okay? Because no preparation, okay? But remember, whatever I teach you, that is enough, okay? Now you understood what is left join, right join, and inner join, full outer join, left hand. Now the question is, when can I use these joins? Okay, I understood. Inner join is the common values between the two data sets. Left join is all the value from the left side, but non-matching value from both the data set also will be included. Right join, matching value from the both data sets will be written, and also non-matching value from the right side will also be written. Full outer join, all the values from both the data sets. Left and right anti-join, we have seen it, right? So all the values from the left side, but excluding the common values between the two data sets. And that is the one is applicable for left anti-join, right anti-join is the opposite. Very good. So when can I use what join? Can someone tell me, give me some example? Okay, I will explain you this one. Good that you are able to understand. At least you know these what each join is all about. So for example, you don't want to see all the data, okay? So you want to see, for example, you have 100, you have 1,000 customers. You have 1,000 customers, okay? And not necessarily all the 1,000 customers should all order all the time, right? For example, let's take for example this week. It's April for last week, right? But our customer base is 100,000. Okay, 100,000. 1 lakh customers are there. This week alone, if I want to see how many number of customers ordered. This is my customer base. Okay, total customer base 100,000. This week, how many number of customers ordered? If I ask you what, and how what kind of join that you will be using it. Sorry, okay, right? What he will tell. See, just because you have 100,000 customers, that doesn't mean all the customers should have purchased on this week, right? Maybe 50% of the customers they would have ordered this week. Remaining 50% they did not order, right? So when you do inner join, what will happen? Listen, your customer ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you have the customer ID is 3, 4. This is your orders data. So that means, this is a customer ID, okay? Customer ID. So customer is 1, 2, 3, 4, which means, current 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 100,000, okay? But here only 3, 4 is there. That means these customers, right? The customer ID. That means only these customers in this week, they ordered the products. So I wanted to retrieve the data, in such a way that should display only those customers order products from me. So in that kind of situation, inner join, right? Common values are 3 and 4. Because here you have the customer ID along with your customer name also. But here, just knowing the order number, customer ID alone not sufficient. The customer ID is 3, 4, but he wants to get the customer name. The customer name is available here. So the 3, it will go and check what is the corresponding name for the 3 in this. What is the customer name for the customer ID 3? It will do a lookup in the customers table. And then that customer name will get displayed along with the order number and other details. So the customer ID in 3, 4, only these 2 customers ordered. So, right. So in that case, to get only the customers, those ordered the products in this week. So in that kind of situation, inner join is enough. You have another scenario. Same table, customers table, and you have the order table. Okay. The same list, customer ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's assume that for the sake of simplicity, only 6 customers are there. In our order table, the customer ID. Okay, these are all customer ID, guys, not order ID. Okay, customer ID. Okay, customer ID. Along with that, you have order ID and so on. Okay, the customer ID is 3, 4, and 6. So by looking at this, what you can understand, though I have my total number of customers are 6. Only the customers with the ID, customer ID 3 and 4, 6 only ordered. Okay. But the requirement here is, your reporting requirement is, it display all the customers placed the order. Along with that, you display those customers did not place the order. So in that case, you can use left join, right? So what will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the customers' name will come in this table along with the customer ID, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Only these customers order. Listen, you have the order number and then quantity. Okay. And here, your report is something like that, customer ID, customer name. Name is also there here. Okay. For example, Y, Z, A, B, C. These are the customer name. Okay. But here, only 3, 4, 6 order. And here, this is your Z, not 2. Okay. Order number is 101. Quantity is 2. And 3, 4, 6. The fourth one, this one. Then his order number is 1865 is the order number. Quantity is 5. And the next one is 6. His order number is, listen very carefully, I'll ask you a question. Order number is 201. Here he ordered 8 products. Rest of them, it will show blank here. With that, I can understand quickly, hey, which customers ordered products from me. See the 5, right? Here also you have the blank value here. Because 5 is not there here, right? Customer ID 5, he did not order it. Okay. And hence, right, I can see that only 258 ordered. The rest of them did not order the product. If the question is something like, which customers, or I want a report wherein you should display both the customers order and did not order. That kind of situation, left join. What kind of scenario you can use right join? What kind of scenario you can use right join? Geeta, okay, what is that? I made the payment, sir. Oh, okay, fine. So, when can you use the right join? When can you use the right join? What kind of scenario you can use the right join? In the case of exceptional report, okay, in the case of right join, for example, you have the customer table, you have the same orders table, okay, you have the order number, and then you have the customer key. Customer is customer ID, okay, here also the customer key is there, and the name, customer name is there. So only in the customer table, you have the name will be there along with the key. Whereas in the orders table, you will not have the customer name. Okay, this is your lookup table or the master table. Lookup or master table. I will explain you as per data modeling session. But whereas in the case of orders table, it's a transaction table. Every transaction on a daily basis, right? It's a transaction table. Here you have the customer key, customer name, but in the orders table, you have the order number and customer key and location key and so on, right? Okay. In this case, what happens in the customer key column in your orders table, right? Whatever the customer keys are there here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and his name is X, Y, Z, A, B, C, right? And here the customer key, please, the customer 3 and 5, and only 3 customers ordered the product. The customer key is 3 is there here. 3 is there. Okay, that 3 is there, and 5 is there. Only 3 customers, but here you can see that something wrong here. The customer key 66 is there, which is not there here. Some wrong key went in here. Whatever the key column is there, right? Whatever the values in the key column, only that column value should be there here. Not necessarily all the key columns values in your customer table should be available here, because the simple common sense is not all the customers will order on a daily basis, right? Even though I have 6 customers, not necessarily all the 6 customers should order it. Fine. But whatever the key that I defined it here, only that key should be there. But the 66, something wrong here. What will happen is when you do a left join, matching value between the two tables will be returned. And also the non-matching value from the left side will be written. But this one will not be returned in your data set. You will not be able to capture in case of any data related issues. In this case, the data related issues, wrong customer key given here. Okay, now I can use right join. Cool. Even with the right join, you can find out. Okay, matching values between two data sets, non-matching value. But in your right join, when you use the customer key, right, then you can find out. Then only you can find out, right? So customer key, when used in the right join, so you can easily find out, hey, there is something wrong key value went in here. Actually, we don't have any customer whose customer key is 66 available in my data set. There is something wrong here. The next step is you need to find out who is this 66. So using right join, you can create an exceptional report. This is an exceptional report, right? What are the exceptions? These are the things you can capture. Next one is full outrage on this, here you combine all the data. So, it is combining the two data sets, especially that have more volume of data. It is a painful thing. Okay. So, usually we don't do that. Okay. Okay. Next one is the left and right anti-join. This one I explained you. So now you tell me, when exactly you can use left anti-join, what kind of scenario you can use right anti-join. I'll write the picture here. I'll put the picture here. All the values from the left side, excluding the common value between the two data sets. The right anti-join is the opposite. All the values from the right side table, excluding the common value between the two data sets. Fine, everything is fine. When can I use this kind of left anti-join, right anti-join? I'll give you quickly in the interest of time. For example, you have two retail shop. Okay, retail shop 1, retail shop 2. Okay, in South Chennai, I have one retail shop, and in the East Chennai, I have one retail shop. I want to create a report. Let's say your manager is asking you, hey, create a report wherein I want to see whatever the product that I sell it in shop 1, which I don't sell it in shop 2. What are the products that I sell it in shop 1, which I don't sell it in shop 2? See, matching values between two data is a common value, right? So that one get excluded. Okay, and then rest of the values it will get displayed. Okay, what are the value that I sell it in shop 1, which I don't sell it in shop 2, only that one you return it here. So for example, here the same data I'll put it 1, 2, 3, 4, but here I have 2 and 3, right? Matching value will get, it will not be written. So 1 and 4 I don't sell it in shop 2, retail shop 2. Is it clear? This is really going to be helpful, guys. Knowing the concept alone not sufficient. If there is a requirement, let's say you want to compare the two data set. What are the keys that are there in data set 1, which is not in the second data set, then you can use left anti-join, right anti-join. The opposite is this. And what are the items that I sell it in retail shop 2, which I don't sell it in retail shop 1, you give me that output, right anti-join, use it. Is it clear? Tejaswini is, she summarized this one. Okay. Left antigen do not match with the right data frame. And left antigen, what it does is, it will simply exclude the common values between the data sets. The rest of the values, left data set, left side data will get written, left side table data will get written. And the right anti-join, whatever the value, right, they are the same thing. Okay. It will exclude the common values between both the data set, and the rest of the values from the right side table only will be returned. That is what left and right anti-join. I explained you this one. Retail shop 1, what are the products I sell it? Product key, okay? The same product key which I don't sell it in the second retail shop. How can I find out? Let's say I sell, let's say, 1,000 products in retail shop 1. In retail shop 2, I sell 1,200 products. That doesn't mean what are the products that I sell in retail shop 1 that I sell it in retail shop 2, isn't it? The opposite is also possible. So if I want to find out which product I sell it in shop A, which I don't sell it in shop B, and vice versa. So in that kind of situation, you can use either left or right hand adjoint. This is very much helpful. They say minus operator. In Oracle, you have minus operators available, using which you can find out the difference. A minus B, store 1 minus store 2. Okay. And store 2 minus store 1, when you do that, you get the same thing. Okay, left-handed join is something like minus, right-handed join is something like your minus. Okay. Fine, guys. With this, I'm going to wrap up. So what we'll do is tomorrow we'll continue with the demo session. Okay, how we can, because most of them, they mentioned that you said, I'll need to leave. So don't get me wrong. Okay, fine. So we'll continue how to implement all these things in tomorrow's session. And then we will continue with the important topic, query parameter. And then we will continue with the fundamentals of M language, the mashup language. Okay. Okay, fine. Any questions so far? Okay, we'll upload the videos, but make sure that you are watching the videos regularly without any gap. Okay, and whenever time permits, you watch it, and then you practice it with the simple data, whatever I use it. I have, the data sets, right, that have more number of data in it. That also we'll see it later. Okay. Fine, guys. Since you don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap up the session. Tomorrow we will continue the same time. The meeting link remain the same. Okay. Fine. Bye.